Hello, I hope you are well. I am Jaime Elizondo from Real Wealth Ranching. We help you transform your land and maximize your profits with less effort. Do numbers freak you out? Do you prefer to keep working, investing money, time, and effort in something that may or may not be making you money? Today, I am going to talk about what is your cost per cow. Because even if you raise cattle as a hobby, knowing where your money, time, and effort are going is much better. Then you can optimize, efficientize, and just plain feel better. So let's examine the cost per cow and find ways to reduce these costs. We need to make raising cattle profitable. And nothing is wrong with doing it as a hobby, but I will still ask you to stay and hear me out so you can better understand what is happening. And you can still improve the leverage per hour of work and per dollar spent. Feeding hay can cost hundreds of dollars per cow, and depending on how many cows you maintain per each 10 acres. If a round bale costs $85, it can feed 30 to 35 cows per day. So the cost per cow per day would be $2.42. Over 150 days, 5 months, it will be $364 per cow. Now you might say, that's excessive. I don't feed 150 days. Well, a lot of people in the US does it. They feed 150 days and more because it's not only winter. There may be dry times, a drought, or other situations where they feed hay. We will calculate the cost of labor next. Experts agree that a whole labor unit costs about $65,000 annually. That includes salary, Social Security, taxes, sick days, and vacation. So if you have 100 cows, $65,000 divided by 100 cows gives you $650 per cow. Not fun, right? Now, before you think this is excessive, I know a lot of people with fewer cows per labor unit, even if they manage them themselves. Then come supplements. And your spending will depend on your genetics. Your genetics must be adapted to your environment because some genetics need a lot of supplements while others need none or very little. Genetics make a massive difference in supplement cost and stocking rate. Start using adapted pools in your herd, especially those with high nutritional adaptation. What is nutritional adaptation? The ability of some animals and breeds to maintain good body condition and productivity when on poorer forages or grasses or nutrition. I'm sure you have seen this in your herd. Some cows that maintain body condition better than others. That's what I mean. If instead of 100 cows per labor unit, you were to have 1,000 cows per labor unit, your cost will come down from $650 per cow per year to $65 per cow per year, which is more manageable. But it is not easy to get to 1,000 cows, so we need to start by saving money. Grazing stockpile grass will save you money on hay. It will also boost your soil fertility and your percentage of desirable species in your pasture. Many advantages, right? Join me for a free masterclass, 3 low-cost steps to increase your productivity big time. Sign up here. www.rwranching.com/steps and see what this is all about. Other costs? Yes, there are many hidden costs and others that we can identify, like mortality, cows die, calves get killed, medicine and vet expenses, and other costs, which include electricity, vaccines, supplements, mineral salt, gasoline, miscellaneous items, and depreciation. Depending on hay costs and other expenses, you may not be making much money when calves prices drop. The miscellaneous expenses come out to around $200 per cow. Now, we must understand the beef cow price cycle. Prices rise as the national herd rebuilds and fall when they liquidate. Between high and low prices, they are usually between 10 and 14 years. If we get carried away by the high calf prices, we may face an unpleasant awakening when prices drop. Most people, me included, spend more money when we have more money and spend less or none when we don't have much. So let's not be over optimistic and not be over pessimistic. When I plan my cash flow, my profits, I prefer to find averages between the cycle's high and low prices. When prices are high, do not go wild on spending. When prices are low, do not be cheap because nobody can starve a profit into a business. This means that a calf will be worth around $800 on average over the whole price cycle, and we should not spend more than half of that per cow per year. How is that possible? We feed hay, we have a low stocking rate, and must supplement due to poor genetics. We also must doctor the cattle often. Well, that's true. With modern genetics, it's impossible to be profitable. So you need adapted genetics and selection guidelines. Your cattle will thrive and you will enjoy peaceful sleep. Having cattle that can do more with less is a big bonus, and they will also produce much more per ranch or farm. How can you double and increase your herd size? How can you achieve that without extra cost? How can you do that and save those hundreds of dollars on hay? Well, it depends on how you graze. Rotational grazing is better than continuous grazing because it gives some type of rest to the plants, but you do not save on hay if you have a high stocking rate. That determines profits. But rotational grazing falls short of your land's potential because rotational grazing hits a ceiling in grass productivity and then stops progressing. I want to define stocking rate. With stocking rate is the number of productive livestock you can maintain at a low cost per year. So we see that your grazing system limits grass productivity and doubling your herd. And overgrazing is the main problem. Overgrazing occurs when animals graze grass plants before the plants complete their recovery. You may have observed how overgrazing, now or in the past, causes your plants to grow shorter and spindly. In the total grazing program, we aim to reduce overgrazing. And also, we seek to improve soil fertility at a low cost. Under the total grazing program, they usually double their stocking rate in year one, but I prefer to save on hay and then increase the stocking rate. Conclusion and recap. Number one, do not get carried away by today's high calf prices. Consider the average price for the entire beef cow price cycle. Number two, your highest cost per cow per year will be labor and hay feeding. Scale is necessary, but often not easy to achieve. We should always start by saving money. $1 saved stays in your wallet, while $1 added to productivity leaves you with maybe 30 cents. Adapted genetics with selection guidelines save $230 per cow annually on supplements, medicines, and vet services, allowing for a higher stocking rate. The total grazing program allows you to stockpile more acreage. It also boosts grass productivity and improves soil fertility at a low cost. Stockpile grass in sections to avoid spending money on hay and improve your pasture's best grass species composition. You should focus on doubling your herd size, more productive units that will dilute your yearly costs. Keep plugging your numbers. Do not believe my numbers, as yours will be different. So keep on. Well, thank you for listening. Remember to sign up for my free masterclass at www.rwranching.com/steps. 3 low-cost steps to increase your productivity big time. As always, do not forget to sign up for my free blog at rwranching.com. May God bless you and have a great day.